Now that we have all the data ready, we can start working on the right side. So I'm gonna go, this is the friends left, I'm gonna close that, okay, and this is the friend right. So in the friends right, we're gonna have the friends right wrap, okay, like that, and then we're gonna use the same div that we used before for the header, which is gonna be friends left header, okay. We're gonna have an h3. The first one is gonna be for friend request, okay, and then after the h3 we had we're gonna have an e tag right now, okay. So it's gonna be c link. Also gonna add the hover 3 to it, like that, and it's gonna say, okay, we're not gonna have any href for this one, and this is gonna go c all, and like that. Okay, as you see, we can go to the, let me just see, okay, so let me go back to the link and work on that. The color is gonna be the blue color, then 5 pixel, and then also the cursor to be pointer. So let me see, okay, this looks fine. So let me go back right here, and now we're gonna just like map through everything, okay. So I can go after the header, and then I can call this flex wrap. I don't know if I work on that or not, probably not, but right here we're just gonna go, if we have, as you see, this is the data that we have, so data dot request. If we have that, then we're gonna go data dot request dot map, and we're gonna get every single one of them. We can call it like the user, okay, and right here we're gonna return a component, okay. So I want to create this component. Let's call this, let me go back right here, let's call this card.js rfc. Go back right here, I can go and have a card like that. Let me import that. We're gonna pass the user. Also the key is gonna be the user dot underscore id maybe, okay. So as you see, this is how it's gonna see for the request, because we only have like one request, so that's right. So maybe I can go back to the card and start working on it. So let me get the user, let me remove everything from here, let me add the class name, which is going to be request card, and then inside the request card we're going to start by having a link, okay. Let me get it from React to DOM, and this is going to go to the profile, okay. So backticks / profile, then the user.username, user.username. What's the problem right here? I need to close it right here. So I just lost focus a bit. So right here is going to be an image, and the source of it is going to be the user.picture, like that. So let me see, and now we see it. So maybe after the image, after the link, we can have the request name, and the request name we're going to have just simply the name. So it's going to be user.first name, and then space, and then it's going to be user.last name, like that, okay. And you can, first of all, let me work on the style for this, okay. I can go back right here, let me save, go back right here, get the friends right wrap, okay, and then right here we're gonna have a padding bottom is gonna be 10 pixel, okay, and then the border bottom is gonna be 1 pixel, solid, and it's gonna be variable, and it's gonna be pg third, okay, like that. And then we're gonna go to the flex wrap, and we're gonna have margin tab to be 10 pixel. I don't know if we had this before, so I want to make sure that this is only for this one, like that, okay. And then we're gonna have display flex wrap is gonna be wrap, so we can wrap all the elements. And then we're gonna have a gap, first of all align it some center, and then a gap of 15 pixels, okay. And then I can go to the request card, and then this is a lot of work, so I'm gonna start from the background, which is gonna be variable pg primary, and then we're gonna have a box shadow, which is gonna be 1 pixel, then 1 pixel, and then variable shadow 1, okay. Let me just see, yeah, so we have the shadow, and then we're gonna have the width to be 210, and then the height to be fit content. That means it's gonna fit the height of the elements inside, and then we're gonna have the padding bar to be 10 pixels. Okay, and then the border radius to be 10, and then we're gonna have the font weight to be 600, and then we're gonna have the display flex, and then flex direction to be column, and then we're gonna have a gap. First of all, line it some center, and then a gap of 10 pixels. Okay, don't worry about this. When we work on the image itself, everything is gonna be fine. So let me select the request card and then the image, and the width is gonna be 100%. The height is gonna be 200 pixels. Object fit is gonna be cover, and then we're gonna have a border radius. Okay, so we're gonna go to the top, and then the top right and top left. So I want to just round it, so border, and just go 10 pixel, and then top right radius is going to be 10 pixels. Let me save, go back right here, and then you see it. Okay, so that's fine. And also we're going to have buttons right here. Okay, so that we have this. Let me just show you how we're going to work on the buttons. So we have 3 types of card. The first card is going to be for the friends. It's not going to have any buttons. For the friend request, we're going to have the accept or delete. Okay, and for the send request, we're going to have the cancel. Okay, so we can pass, like, go back right here. So we can pass like a type for the card that we want. So let's call this type. Let's call this like request. Okay, let me also, right now we can work on the rest, but let me just show you. So I can take this right here. I can copy that twice, and this is not going to be for the friend request, this is going to be sent request, and this is going to be sent also right here. Sorry, if I can select that. So sent request, like that. So let me show you. Okay, so this is for the sent request, which is right, and now right here I want to like show the friends, so we're not gonna have it when it's here, so it's gonna be in the friends. Let me just show you. Okay, and here we're gonna have the friends. So let me go right here, and now you see it. So everything's fine. Now is the buttons turn. So by going right here, we can define the type for this one. This is for the sent request, so let's call this type sent. Okay, and this is called type friends, like that. And then we can go back to the card and get the type. And now depending on the type, this is what I'm gonna show right here. Okay, so if the type equal, let's start, for example, I don't know, for the sent, it doesn't matter what you start with. Okay, and we can have then the else. So we're gonna start right here. So simply we're gonna have a button. On the button, let's have a class name. So this is gonna be the blue button. Okay, which is we created before, and this is gonna say cancel request, like that. So let me just, okay, this is else. So as you see, for this one, when we send, this is gonna be cancel. So maybe we can change like the button, you know, so this is inside the request card. We can take the button and make the width to be 170, and then important. Let me see. Okay, like that. So this is better. And now for this one, when the friend requests, that means we're gonna have 2 buttons. It's gonna be for the confirm and then delete. So else, right here, we're gonna test again, and we're gonna see if the type equal to request. Then we're gonna have, sorry, and then else, we're just gonna see what we're gonna do then. So for here, so I'm gonna go and have 2 buttons. Okay, so we can have like an empty tag, and then we're gonna have the first button is gonna be blue button, and it's gonna say confirm, so you can confirm. And then we're gonna have this one, which is gonna be delete, and this is gonna be a green button, like that. So let me show you. Okay, so this is confirm, this is delete, and for the friends, it's gonna say the same. So we don't need to do anything for that. Okay, we're gonna fix this problem for the height. Yeah, let me fix that. Let me just see. If we go back to this side, we'll work on that. So this is the friend right. So the bottom is 0. Okay, so it's gonna be for the bottom. Let me remove that and see. Yeah, that's fixed it. So everything is fine. Yeah. Maybe you can add like a button right here to see profile, but yeah, but this is gonna be like clickable. You click on it and it's gonna take you to the profile, so it's up to you. So we have this one should not be friend request, it should be friends. So right here, let me remove that, and this should be friends. Okay, so, and if you click in any one of them, this is going to be the link for that profile, so everything is fine. So we still have a few things to do. Again, we have the functionality, and also we're going to have the menus. So when you click on it, it filters what you see, and this is going to show you like something very cool that it doesn't, that they do in every like major website, that you click right here and it change the URL, and depending on the URL you show whatever you want right here. Okay, so first of all, let me work on the responsiveness. That would be ideal. So I can go back to this style and then add media. So we can start like from the max width. I'm gonna go from 870 pixel. Okay, because I've worked on that before, so I know what is the best one. So I'm gonna go to the front left and then make the width to be 1 pixel 100. So let me minimize this more. Okay, like that. So we still need to hide the like the anything inside for the text. So first of all, I'm gonna go to the front right, and I'm gonna also make the left to go from 100 pixel. Okay, so it goes right here, and also maybe we can change the width. So it's going to be also going to use the calculate function, and then we're going to use 100 viewports width, and it's going to be minus 100 pixel now. Okay, so it doesn't overflow in anything. And then we can go to the friends left, and then we can actually select the friends left header, and then we're going to select the small circle. Okay, and then we're going to have display none, so that's going to be disappearing, so that's fine. And then also I'm going to go to the friends left, and then I'm going to select the menu item, and then go inside the span, and we want to hide the text inside none also. Okay, like that. So let me just see if everything is going to be fine. Let me just refresh right here and see if we have any problems. Okay, so everything is fine. Let me go now. And let me start. Okay, so you go smaller, it's fine, it's always fine. Okay, but right now it's gonna create a problem, so maybe you can like make the text smaller and just go down a bit. Yeah, everything is fine, there is no problem right here. But for like the smallest of screens, yeah, it could be a problem actually. Maybe you can work on the button to make it also smaller, and also the text right here. Okay, so the text, what we called it, it's actually going to be in the header. Let me just go back. So this one, so this is the right, and this is the header, the h3. Okay, so maybe we can add this right here, or maybe like we can add another one. It's going to be max with like 400 pixel, and then select that, and then the h3, and then maybe the font size like 18 pixels. Let me see. Yeah, so it was large, now it's smaller, but it needs to be more small than this. Okay, so maybe like just 16. Yeah, like that. So even if the smallest is gonna be fine. And maybe you can take this seal, maybe we can just make it a bit smaller, just 14, and then also the seal, and then the font size like 12. Okay, ceiling, sorry. Yeah, you can see maybe a bit more, that's too much maybe, and this is also maybe too much. I'm just trying values with you. Okay, yeah, maybe this should be more, less, sorry. Yeah, maybe less. It's actually not gonna stop with that, so this is fine, this is right here fine, but for this one it's a bit not the nicest way. You know, there is a solution for that, like the width to be like fixed. Okay, and that's gonna fix it. That's one of the tricks you can do. So, and also we can go to the button right here, and then maybe 120, maybe 130. Yeah, so this looks fine. The card is a bit small, to be honest with you. We had a padding. I think we had a padding. Maybe you can remove this padding. Let me just go up top. So for the right we have this padding, so maybe we can remove that also, like the padding 5 pixel. Okay, that's gonna give us more space. So that's actually gonna make us a lot better. And maybe remove the button right here. Yeah, and it's gonna stay fine. Maybe we can add 10, maybe 5 from the top, or maybe just 10 from every angle. Okay, yeah, let me just go maximize this. So this is actually pretty cool. You can see flick swap. Yeah, this is amazing, to be honest with you. Fully responsive, no problem.